Hey Gloomers, welcome back to Nerdhaven. My name is Mike, and today we're going to be talking about character retirement. So you have a character, your personal quest, you've met all of the requirements, and now you've traveled back to Gloomhaven and it's ready to retire. We've gone through this a few times, and it can be hard to remember everything that you need to do to make sure that you get full credit for everything that happens when you retire a character. So today we're going to be going through that to make sure that you don't miss anything. What I actually did for us is we made this little cheat sheet checklist now. I just put this together today, and we're going to start using this for our own retirements, and I'll have a link below, so if you want to use this for your own campaign, you can do that. So now that you're back in Gloomhaven and you've announced your retirement, the rulebook says you actually have a few things that you're allowed to do. You can still do all the normal things that you do when you visit town. You just can't leave and go back to another scenario. And that opens up some options for you. So one of the things that you may be able to do, depending on your personal quest, is you may be able to sell all of your items and add additional gold to your sort of stockpile before you retire. And the reason that's helpful is you then can take the extra gold you have and you can do one final donation to the Sanctuary of the Great Oak. Doesn't do anything for your blessed cards, but it can help move prosperity for the rest of your party up. The other thing that you can do is you can use that money to buy enhancements for this class, so that if you or another player in your campaign ever decides to roll this class again, they can start with a little bit of a benefit because the cards will have enhancements on them. So those are optional, and again, it depends. There are some personal quests that may not allow you to do this, but for the most part, you are able to do this. It's fully within the rules. And once you do that, then you would complete your retirement by going to the town records book. You record the character information. You can also take off the sheet for the character sheet that you're using and the completed player quest, and put that in the town records book. When you do that, you also want to take a look at the town records to see if you've actually unlocked progress, because there are milestones where when you reach different things, you can actually progress and read additional content from the town records book. So that's everything that you sort of do leading up to the initial retirement. Once you've actually completed the retirement, then there are some global effects that actually happen to the party or to the player map. So the first thing you need to do is add the city and road events for the class that just retired, assuming it's the first time that class has been retired in your campaign. When you look at the back of your player mat, on the bottom right-hand corner, there's going to be two numbers. The right number represents the city and road cards that get added to your deck when that class retires for the first time. So you want to go ahead and find that city card and find that road card, add them into your deck and shuffle them up. Next thing you want to do is actually claim the reward from your personal quest. So a lot of times this will unlock a new class. There are other rewards, but class is certainly the most common. If it is a class that's already been unlocked in your campaign, then the next thing you do is you go and actually get to draw a random item design and a random side scenario. And that's your alternative anytime that you have a player personal quest that the reward has already been opened in your campaign. You do that instead. Next thing is if you've unlocked a new class, even if you're not rolling that class now, you go to the back of that new class's player mat. And again, look at the numbers in the bottom right-hand corner. The left number represents the city and road card that you add in once that class is unlocked. And again, same thing. You need to pull those city and road events and add them to your city and road decks and shuffle them up. And then the last thing you need to do is go to your map and you get one prosperity check mark. So that can go towards potentially increasing your prosperity level, which may actually improve the level that your new class could start at. So you've done all the global work. Now it's time to start your new character. So again, there's some things that you'll want to remember for this. Your starting level can be up to the prosperity level of your campaign. So if your campaign's at prosperity level 4, then that means your new character can start at level 4. I don't know why you might want to choose starting at a lower level. Depending on the other players in your campaign, it may affect the difficulty calculation, so maybe there's a reason to do it that way. But I think for the most part, people are going to start at the highest level possible. Once you decide and determine what level you're going to start this character at, you get starting gold and you start with some perks. And so on my checklist, I actually have a little table that will show you, but the basic rule for starting gold is 15 times your level plus 1. So that means at level 1, it's 30 gold. At level 2, it's 45 gold, level 3, 60 gold, so on and so forth. In addition to that, you also get a perk for each level beyond level 1. So if you're starting at level 2, you get a perk that you start off with. If you're starting at level 5, then you start with 4 perks. And those are your starting perks. And then there's an additional bonus perk for each character that player has retired. So if this is your first retirement, you get an extra perk. If this is your third retirement, then you're going to get 3 extra perks with your new character. The last thing is, once you've created your character, you need to draw 2 new personal quest cards. You look at both of them and you decide which one you want to keep, and then you return one. If your campaign's far enough that you've completed all of the personal quests and there's none left to draw, then you just don't draw any. The rulebook actually clarifies that means this character can't retire. So you're going to be left with this character for the rest of your campaign. Now you can always roll another character and use that character instead, but this class will sort of be locked to this character that you're creating. And that's it. So that's it for retirements. Hopefully this guide's helpful. Again, the link to this checklist is going to be found down below. Are there any other rules or procedures that you think a similar checklist like this might be helpful for? If you have any ideas like that, please leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please like it. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. It will go a long way to helping grow the channel. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.